It's a good day in Vincennes.
Welcome to Grausland. This is home of William Henry Harrison, the 9th President of the United States, and he built this house when he was here as the governor of the Indiana Territory. William Henry Harrison came out here, appointed as the first ever governor of the Indiana Territory, appointed in 1800. He comes out in January of 1801. He brings his family out shortly after and starts building this house in 1802, completing it in 1804. He spent $20,000 of his own money to build the house, to be the center for the Indiana Territorial government, to be a family home, and to be a safe haven for people to come to amidst the hostilities here in the wilderness. Indiana Hoosiers, I feel, all should come here because it is the home, basically the birthplace of the Indiana Territory, and is very important in the evolution of the state of Indiana. The pieces are authentic, the house is authentic, the story is real, and the things that are in here are a beautiful collection of real things. So we say here at Grausland, this house is the real deal. I like to represent this house because not only is it beautiful architecture, but also because it was so visionary at the time. It was the westward expansion of the country, and Indiana, the crossroads of America, played an important part. So there's a lot for people to relate to, tangible and intangible things.
Well, what a week we have. It's Vincennes week, and you just saw a piece of history from this great city, but this city's going to be big focus in the coming year, and today we've got Sarah Wolf here to talk about the Eclipse. She's actually the director of the Dark Side of the Moon. This giant eclipse party that you all are planning for April is huge. Now, if you don't mind, before we jump into your job and all things Eclipse, I do want to briefly mention the Watermelon Festival, because it's coming up this weekend.
That's right, this weekend. It kicks off at 5 p.m. this Friday with live music from the band Buck Rogers Clark.
Okay.
And carries on till I think 9 or 10 p.m. and then it starts again Saturday morning and runs till about 3 in the afternoon. There's a seed spitting contest. There's a watermelon eating contest, a pageant contest. There's a 5K Saturday morning. It's a jam-packed day and one of the highlights of the Vincennes summer season.
You know, I think everybody in this area knows and understands if you want a good watermelon, you go to Knox County.
Absolutely.
I mean, that's just the reality of our lives around here. So this weekend will be the best time to head down to get the watermelon and enjoy so many other things happening as part of Watermelon Festival this Friday and Saturday, both days, tons going on in your wonderful city. But I want to get to what you're doing because so much is going into prepping for April of 2024.
Yes.
So first and foremost, tell me about your role and what you're doing.
Well, I was hired by the city and the county to help manage the logistics and the planning of an event like this. We anticipate anywhere from 50 to 100,000 people will be coming to Vincennes, Knox County over that weekend, hopefully starting on Friday or Saturday and staying through the duration of the weekend.
Wow.
The eclipse happens on a Monday at 3 in the afternoon. The partial eclipse begins around 11 in the morning, but totality doesn't happen until 3 in the afternoon. And we, in Vincennes, the line goes right across the river. It's so cool. We have 4 minutes and 5 seconds of totality, which is the longest darkness in the state of Indiana. It's not very often that Vincennes gets to say, like, we get to say we're the first of a lot of things.
Sure.
But now we get to say we're the most. We have the most.
This map shows exactly where we're talking about, and when you talk about the heart of the state of Indiana being impacted, you all are the kickoff to that.
Absolutely.
So it's a really cool thing.
Yes.
So you all are having this Dark Side of the Wabash event. Tell me some of the things that are going to be happening.
Absolutely. So one of the first things we've done is start a musical project called AMP. That stands for the Accumulative Music Project. And we started at the end of May and are trying to get one event done a month where we have a group of musicians that perform the same song, which is the final countdown, kind of this cheesy 80s song.
I love that song.
Right?
Europe, good song.
Right, exactly, exactly. With the idea being that on the day of the eclipse, we will gather our marching bands. I'm trying to get a mariachi band, but they are not cheap. And I'm having a hard time convincing anybody to come and play this song. But if we end up with a bunch of kids, you know, banging on buckets and people shaking their tambourines, so we can have a nice community gathering of everyone playing the same song at the same time in the moments leading up to the eclipse, not during, because everybody wants to experience it, of course. We've got that's going to be going on. We've also got the half birthday party on October 8th.
Okay.
We are having, again, live music, and I bet the final countdown will be played at this event. It's at Camp Wildwood. It's a fundraiser for their facility. We're having a moon cakewalk with local bakeries participating in this. We'll have a fashion show, kind of a celestial fashion show.
And this is on the 8th? How
this is
fun
October
is that?
8th. Yeah, so
that's
we're trying,
coming up.
Yeah, it's actually very soon.
Yeah. And then February 8th, you're doing, this is a neat thing too,
Yes.
because tell me about this astrophysicist.
Yes. So I got to meet Fred last week, actually, at the Southern Missouri Eclipse Expo. He is a retired astrophysicist with the NASA Space Flight Center. He's an eclipse predictor.
Ooh.
He studies them, he predicts them, he travels the world observing them and tracking them.
So he's going to be there February 8th
Yes.
at Red Skelton Theater to speak to the audience and tell them what they're going to experience.
Absolutely. That's what Fred's going to do.
Huh?
Right?
This is so cool.
It's also my birthday. That's a footnote. It worked out great.
February 8th.
February 8th. Make a note.
Celebrating pre-eclipse, and we're celebrating you.
Yes.
You are celebrating all things eclipse, though, and what a wonderful chance to do it. These are going to be given out for the...
Well, we are selling these at the Chamber of Commerce and the Vincennes Visitors Tourism Bureau on the Stout Building on Main Street in Vincennes.
So people can buy these now?
You can buy these now. These are our commemorative eclipse solar viewers. This is how you can safely view the eclipse.
Well,
you really can't see a thing. Like, you can't see a thing.
Completely black.
Unless you go look at the sun, you can't see a thing.
But you have to have something special because you're not supposed to look directly
Correct,
at these,
correct.
right?
Now, during totality, when the moon is fully in front of the sun, you don't have to wear your glasses.
Right.
But in those moments leading up to it, you got to wear them.
All right. These are cool. So you can get these now?
Yeah, you can get them now.
I love this.
Yeah.
Will you come back and see us again
Absolutely.
before? Because I think we need to have you here in October and in February, and scan that QR code on the screen right now if you want more information about all things eclipse. It'll take you to indianaeclipse.org. It's happening April 8th, 2024, but I can tell you your job leading up to it is an important one.
It is.
Thank you so much for coming in today.
Thank you.
And stay with us, because when we come back, we've got more to come on Good Day Live. There's the map. It's cool. Check it out. Don't go away.